Alright guys, let's get cracking. So, if you don't know about me and my channel and what I do every day, basically is I ride in and out of London every single day. And I'd say 50% of my journey is in the bus lane. And because I'm in the bus lane, I'm a little bit closer to the curb. And because I'm near the curb, that's where all the rubbish tends to sort of congregate. We're talking nails, broken bottles, just glass, screws, you name it, whatever can shred your tyre, you're going to ride through it through London. So I'm going to show you what I carry on the bike at all times in this bag at the back, and I've got a few other things in the little cubby holder at the front there, which I've recently discovered. So this kit enables me to not only get whatever's in the tyre out, but also repair the puncture itself and inflate the tyre to its full pressure and get me on the way. So let's show you what I keep in my bag at all times. Alright, so first of all, let me quickly mention the bag. This is a Lomo bag. They're a British based company. This bag has been attached to the back of my bike permanently for about, I don't know, maybe the last year and a half or so, maybe 2 years. It is 100% waterproof, and it looks just as good now as the day I put it on there. It's not gone brittle or anything because it's been out in the sun and back in the cold and all that sort of stuff. So 100% recommend Lomo bags. I'm not sponsored to say nice things or anything like that about any of this stuff. This is just what I know works for me 100% of the time. So Lomo bags, go check them out. So let's open this up. It's a roll top bag. So like I said, 100% waterproof. And I've got two items in here, basically. I've got this bag, which is the old stop and go tubeless puncture pilot bag. And I'll show you that other bit in a second. Let me quickly just fold this over. So inside here, this is the main sort of part of it. Now there's two ways to repair a puncture on the bike. And there's another third way that I've recently discovered, which I'm going to show you in a second. The first is, you may have seen these kind of sticky twigs. And the second way is these rubber mushroom plugs. Now, I've done a video on repairing a puncture using these, and these are absolutely fantastic. These are my go-to. This I used on the front of the bike, and I also, with this, I recommend you get some of this stuff. It's made by a company called Rima Tip Top, and it's called SCBL rubber cement. You apply this to your rubber, your stick, and you put that in, and it just acts like an extra seal around the hole. And the puncture that I repaired using this method on the front of my bike has retained every single PSI since I've done it. It's been absolutely fantastic. So I thoroughly recommend getting yourself a tube of this and just sticking it on the bike somewhere along with your other puncture repair stuff. So that's that. And then the rest of the bag is just all the tools that I need to put the plugs in, like this sort of stuff, and a pair of pliers to pull out nails and all that sort of stuff like that. So all this is just the actual tools that come with the kit anyway. So that's that. That's everything I need to repair the puncture and plug the hole. Get that out of the way, and inside here, the last bit, this is my air compressor stop and go. I've had this for probably about 10 years, and it's going just as strong now as it did when I first got it. Now you can get modern ones now that are a lot slimmer and probably more powerful and quiet than this, but this has been doing the job for the last 10 years. I probably inflated my tyre, oh god, maybe 200 to 300 times with this compressor. It's absolutely brilliant. But like I say, you can probably get ones that are a lot better these days. So that just plugs straight into the power socket using that little jobby there. And the reason I leave it all untangled like that is because if I need to repair a puncture and it's absolutely chucking it down, what I don't want to be doing is unraveling it and blah blah blah, all that sort of stuff. I just want to get it out, plug it in, go, and then I just bunch it all up like this, And because I've got the space in the bag, I don't have to worry about being tidy. I just have to worry about getting the job done. So that all fits in there with room to spare, to be honest. I could probably fit a few other bits in there. Roll it all up. Job's a good one. Right, now what I'm going to do is show you something else that I've recently discovered as well, which I've yet to use, but I'll show you anyway. So what I also keep in my front thing here is, now these were shown to me by Luke at T-Tech Suspension when I went over to get my suspension sorted by him. He showed me these little things, and basically what they are is they're like they're like rubber coated screws, and you can just screw those into the hole that's where your puncture is, and that should seal up. Never used them, so I don't know how good they are, but Luke seems to love them, Luke at T-Tech. So that's another option there. And because they're so small, he gave me a couple of them, and you said chuck them in the front there, it might get you out of trouble. So yeah, those are those. There you go, guys. All right, so there you go. That is the kit that has got me out of trouble 100% of the time. So whenever I've had a puncture, the kit that you've seen there is able to sort it out. So there you go. Like I said, you can get compressors now that are a lot smaller. You might be able to fit all this underneath your passenger seat, like I was able to do on the Triumph Explorer. With this bike, oddly enough, you can't fit anything under this rear seat. So I've had to fit a bag on the rack there, which is fine. It's out of the way. I don't notice it until I need it. So there you go, guys. Take care. See you soon.